In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down 2018 Kanye West's sketch for his 2019 plans for the Yeezy brand. If you guys don't know, Kanye West in 2018 did bring all of his fans a quick sketch to show his plans for the brand in 2019. Some of these silhouettes are similar to those in the past, but some of them are brand new for the future, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. I'm going to be breaking down every single one of the sketches, giving you guys the information we have for each and every release that he talked about, showing you the images that have leaked, and bring you guys everything possible. So if you guys enjoy this channel, if this is new information to you and I'm bringing it to you first, please remember to support me and leave a like and subscribe. Click that bell button so you'll get a notification on every time I upload a new video, and I hope you guys do enjoy. So the sneakers I'm going to be talking about in today's video, just to break it down and show you guys the sketch that he did make in 2018. Kanye West did plan to make a 700 V3, 451, 500 V2, 350 V3, Terrex, 1050, and a basketball sneaker. All of these sneakers I have information for right now, and that's what I'm going to be sharing for you guys in today's video. So getting right into it, the 700 V3, you guys have to be excited for this sneaker. The 700 original silhouette was honestly a super sleek and sick design. People love the sneaker, and now in 2019 we're already getting more announcements about more colorways releasing. We saw the white version, we saw the Geodes, and now we're going to be seeing the Vanta colorway releasing. And I have a few questions about the V3. Are we going to be seeing a Yeezy 700 V3, or is this V2 version of the Geodes, the white, and now the Vanta colorway what Kanye West originally intended in that sketch? Is the V2 what he originally intended for 2019, or does he plan on dropping another V3 version of this sneaker? So to give you guys the best information possible, in 2018 Kanye West did end up gifting 6ix9ine's manager a pair of Yeezy Boost 700 VX samples. This pair of sneaker is a one-of-one design out of Kanye West, given to Treyway for showing Kanye all of the support. As you guys can see, this hidden silhouette is something a little bit and slightly different from the Geodes, the Statics, and the Vantas. As you guys can see, this has a super vibrant upper featuring 700 written across the side, taking away all of the side panel and reflective designs on that of the V2. And now I have a question for you guys. This is not known as any actual silhouette. This is a one-of-one. We don't know if Kanye West plans on making this the V3 exactly, but I gotta say, this does hint in the direction that Kanye West will probably be making a V3. Now, I originally did have in my brain that he was just going to stop at the V2s. That was going to be for 2019. But now that we have a few other sneakers coming out, some leaks, especially this sneaker that he gave a one-of-one to Treyway, obviously he plans on moving the silhouette forward. So I want to hear what you guys think about this sneaker. If you have any more information than I do, which, I mean, I did a lot of research for this video, so I don't think you do, remember to leave it below and comment your guys' thoughts. Now, the next sneaker I'd like to move on to in today's video is the Yeezy 451. The reason for this is because just recently we've gotten leaked images of the official box in which these will be coming in. Now, this is speculation. It doesn't seem like this is going to change just because previous releases of the Yeezys do follow the same order and have the same box, so it seems like this is obviously going to be the same box. But obviously it's not too hard for anybody to just go out of their way and really make their own custom box and make their own 451 box and then say that it's a leaked image. But because the source of this image does seem to be pretty good, this potentially could be the official image for the 451 box. What this means is not is it just a box, but it does say Kanye West is working on something. It does say that he does plan on releasing a 451, and it is still in the works. So because of Kanye West's sketch for the 451 and a bunch of leaked images, people were able to align the two and then figure out what the sneaker was. So right after Kanye West did this actual sketch, a bunch of images came out, like the ones that you guys have been seeing on screen for the Yeezy 451, and overall the composites seem to be generally what we're going to be seeing for this sneaker. I'm super excited to see what Kanye West plans to do with the 451s. The colorways I've already seen mixed and from the old releases of Yeezy, 350s. People have done their own composites and put it on this 451 colorway, and I gotta say, some of these composites are super sick. So if this is the direction in which Kanye plans on taking this sneaker, it's going to look super cool, and I do think this could be in competition with his 350s. We're always looking for the next pop-off sneaker. We're always looking for the next big sneaker that's gonna hit the market big, and I think the 451 could do that. The overall design and the aesthetics of these sneakers are something we haven't seen in the past. It's a completely new redesign. It does have a similar vibe from that of the 700s, but again, it's completely different. It has almost like a cage system, and it looks super sick. Once again, let me know what your guys' thoughts on this sneaker are in the comments section below. So the next sneaker I'm going to be talking about in today's video is going to raise a few eyebrows. The reason being is that originally we did think the 500 V2 was going to be a brand new silhouette, and in comparing it to the original 500s, it doesn't seem to have too much of a resemblance. But if you do compare it to that of the 700 V2 and the releases that we've already seen of that sneaker compared to the actual sketch from Kanye West, you can see there is a good amount of similarities. Now, I'm not sure if this is the release that he intended, if this is what he intended to do, and we aren't even sure if these are concrete drawings of exactly what Kanye West wants in these sneakers or just quick rough sketches. But overall, just taking a look at the design and the previous 700 V2, it does look like we can match them up and say that that is the general direction of the sneaker in which it's gonna take. I want to hear your guys' opinions specifically on this sneaker, just because this one actually is confusing me a lot. There's been a lot of speculation as to it being its own silhouette or having already been released as the 700 V2. So one of the more exciting sneakers in today's video is the one that people have been especially keeping their eyes on, and this is the Yeezy Boost 350 V3. The information that we have for this sneaker is very, very small, but I gotta be honest, you guys know, and if you've been a fan of this channel for a long time and been following me, the Yeezy blades have always caught my eye. Kanye West didn't concretely actually say that these sneakers were not releasing, and the blades actually did have a release date. At one point in time, there was speculation that they were releasing, that they were coming out, that there was colorways coming out, and then they got canceled. So I gotta be honest, in 2019, is Kanye West going to be bringing back the Yeezy blades as the Yeezy V3s? That's my question for you guys. I gotta be honest, the Yeezy blades were probably one of my favorite silhouettes. A lot of these were made in fake factories and made overseas, so they weren't actually the design out of Kanye West, and I think if he were to put his magic into this sneaker, he can make it a banger. And again, like I said in the beginning of today's video, we're just looking for that other hot sneaker like the 350s, and just to add in this line, the 350 V3. I'm super excited to see this sneaker, whatever it turns out to be, and I want to hear what you guys think about this shoe. Not only is the sneaker looking like it could be a potential blade, but there was a little bit of speculation that that of the Statics and the Clay release were the V3. Now, I don't think that's true because Kanye West released it as a V2, just with a little different pattern on the upper, so I do think we're still going to be seeing a V3 in 2019. So the next sneaker we're going to be talking about in today's video is one that seems to be like Kanye West is going to take a little bit of inspiration out of his own company, Adidas. If you guys don't know, Yeezy and Adidas work together in collaboration to make his sneakers, including his Boost and Prime Knit ones, but in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Yeezy Terrex, which if you guys don't know, Adidas, especially during the winter time, worked a lot with them in order to bring winterized boots. Now in 2019, there has already been a huge rumor about a Terrex releasing. Now the cold weather does seem to be wrapping up now, but the Terrex still has the possibility of releasing. And if we know anything from Kanye West, we know that Terrex is definitely going to be inspired by potentially some of other Adidas Terrex releases. And if you guys look at those shoes, you can see that a lot of these boots do have resemblance to that of the Yeezy Terrex. You can already see a lot of the sketch that he did make. It does take some of those qualities from the silhouettes made by Adidas and puts them into the sketch. Now we don't have an exact release of these sneakers, we don't have images out, we don't have too many leaks for these shoes, but we do have some references with Adidas. We have a lot of Adidas Terrex boots, and we have a lot to go off of, so hopefully you guys do get excited to see a winterized boot out of Kanye West. So the next release I'm going to be talking about in today's video is the Yeezy 1050. If you guys haven't seen this boot, it has similar resemblance to that of the previous crepe release out of Kanye West's Yeezy brand, but in 2019 it looks like he's going to be making some big changes to not only the upper of this sneaker, but also the outsole. If you guys take a quick look at this sneaker, it looks more like a cleat than an actual boot itself. It looks like it has spikes hanging out the bottom of this thing. And I don't know where Kanye West is going, but it looks like he is climbing mountains. So we do have a bunch of leaked images for this release, so we do already have a pretty general idea about the colorway and the actual silhouette itself and what it's going to look like. Kanye West himself has personally been seen wearing these, and a bunch of leaked images have already came out that you guys have seen throughout this segment. Now, one thing I do want to mention is it's very similar to that of the previous crepe boot release out of Kanye West. Now, I want to hear what you guys think about this sneaker. I personally do think the crepes were a little bit more simpler, a little bit more basic, and definitely were more snug around the foot. Taking a look at the 1050, it looks like it's a little bit more bulky, a little bit more big, and definitely isn't gonna fit like the crepe did. So I'd love to hear what you guys think about this shoe in the comments section below. Now, to wrap up today's video with one of the ugliest releases out of Kanye West, this is the Yeezy basketball sneaker. We've already seen Kanye West leak images of this sneaker. The sneaker itself has already come out, and we have a general idea of what it does look like. So once again, the Yeezy basketball sneaker is again going to be releasing in 2019, and is probably the ugliest one out of every single release in today's video. It seems like it has reflective side panels. It has really weird wave looking patterns on the side of the sneaker that I definitely do not like. I don't like the translucent look to the shoe, and especially for a basketball sneaker, it looks super bulky and not one I would ever wear on the court. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video of me breaking down every single one of Kanye West's 2019 Yeezy plans. If you guys enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, click that post notification button so you stay notified on every time I upload a new video. Thank you all so much for the recent support, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I got my foot on their neck, applying pressure on something you cannot test. No professor. Diamonds easy, but on my neck. Diamonds easy, but